So I can go back and come back.
Oh yeah, you can go back.
Hey everybody, welcome to a special Tuesday edition of Marathon Mondays with Mal. We told you we'd be back about 3 o'clock. We're a little bit after. And this is the final episode of Marathon Mondays, actually Tuesday today, with 1275. So it's been a long journey with 1275 dating back to episode 24 when we met with Al Christensen. Let's actually walk this way as we talk. So we've actually coerced Al to come on out here with us and talk to us about the coach. And so we're going to head around to the front. There's a lot of unique elements of 1275 if you've watched along the way. And if you've watched yesterday, 1275 has a lot of unique elements. It's a custom coach and got a lot of feedback. Got a lot of feedback from people over the last 24 hours who watched yesterday. So thank you for watching. And some of that feedback was a big thank you to the owners. The owners giving us the opportunity to document so in depth the build process of their coach, of their luxury home that we're about to see for one more time. So from a lot of the viewers who have emailed me, who have commented right there on Facebook, YouTube, to the owners of this coach, a big thank you to them. And I've received some of those really nice messages. There were people that wanted to say thank you. And I know the owners are watching right now from their home and anticipating seeing their coach in person later this week. So congratulations to you, and from all of us here at Marathon, and from all of us with the sales and marketing team at Marathon that work on Marathon Mondays. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to highlight your coach over the last several months. Let's go check it out. So one thing you'll see right here, you've got Sarah in the background from our marketing team. Sarah's actually documenting it in depth with photographs. So that's something that we do for every coach. And right behind me, the magic man, Al Christensen. Al?
Hey, Mal.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right.
Is this a Mal on
Tuesday?
You're taking over.
Welcome to Mal on Tuesday. So here we are with 1275.
Yes, sir.
One last time. So we were with you in episode 24, sitting in your office,
Right.
looking at all of the fabrics and all of the, well, what would you call them? Textiles?
Yes. Yep.
All of the textiles that would go into this coach. And so really glad that you have the opportunity to come out here. I know you've had a busy day already, meeting with some clients, but thank you so much for taking the time to go over 1275, kind of giving us a whole wrap up. And I know that the owners, you spoke with the owners earlier, and they're going to be watching. And before we came around to this side, we said a big thank you to the owners of the coach for giving us this opportunity to document so in depth the build process of their coach.
They were really excited about being on your show, and actually got real. It was like a serial movie for them.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, they were real excited about every time you had them on. Yeah.
Well, this is a real unique coach.
It is.
And we really appreciate seeing it. Any comments or thoughts, Mickey, before we move on to...
Absolutely. We have tons of people saying hello. Emery from South Texas, John from St. Louis, Ken from New Jersey, Jeffrey from New York City. Emery loves your plaid shirts.
Yeah, Pendleton, vintage Pendleton. It's not going to...
Ken wants you to thank the owners for him.
Yes.
Aldo says, Senor Mal, my friend Jerry and I see you every Monday, and he says hi from Jerry and thank you. There's a follow-up question from Ken you can get to. Matt loves the exterior paint. Bruce loves the Eagle theme. And then we have a calendar request.
Lots and lots of comments and questions.
And Emery would like to know about a fireplace being installed in the bedroom of the coach.
And I saw his comment right as we were going live, and I asked Al, tell us about doing a fireplace that has nothing to do with this coach.
Right.
But it's something we can do.
Absolutely. We've done it already. It was quite some time ago, but yeah, absolutely. We've done it a couple times.
For those of you who didn't hear that, Emery in Texas asked us if we could do a fireplace in the bedroom, and it is something that we've done. I mean, you got to admit, over 30 plus years, there's not much we haven't done or can't do.
We actually did one with a divider that had a fireplace in between the bedroom and the bath, so you could share it on both sides.
See, that's cool.
It was really cool.
That's cool. All right. Thanks for everybody who's watching and commenting. Keep the comments coming, because if we don't get to them right now, I'm going to run back up into my office and I'll email and or comment right there on Facebook before the COB, close of business.
Yeah, we did.
I just came up with that.
I like it.
It's good stuff.
I like it.
Stick with this. It's brilliant. Okay. Al Christensen, take us on a tour of 1275, starting with this amazing storage bay.
It's incredible. The owner wanted storage every square inch. Bob Cheveria is the one that actually designed it, and
we've had Bob on the show, and a big hello to Bob, who's been with Marathon for a very long time.
It's amazing. Every compartment,
look at
you
that.
got a ½ inch clearance here. Everyone has a storage bay that's easy to get to.
When you talk about utilization of space,
absolutely.
This is it.
It is. Yeah, all the containers, there's nothing to stacking to do to get to what's in the container or storage. On the front side here, you've got a wine cooler that has 48 bottles, 6 shelves of 80 wine coolers.
It's already chilled.
It is.
Wow. I know that Sarah had some wine in here for photographs. I'm talking about you, Sarah.
And it's all on an electric cart that takes it back in. Storage on the front, so there's easy access there, and the containers are on the other side. We'll go to this next bay. I mean, this is just incredible.
That is so cool.
It is. It really is. Open up this next bay. And every bay is like this. You got some storage on the top. The drawers are really big. So that's out. Now I can push it in. But you see the tolerances. The tolerances on the look at that.
Wow.
Yeah. There's 2 rows of those.
Wow. Now that's organization at its finest.
It really is. And what I really like about it, what Bob did, was you have access to every container without stacking and unpacking whatever you've got stored in there.
Well, and so let's say you store clothing out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's actually an area above here to lay out your clothes.
Yeah, there.
You could do that.
You could. It's also got hanging bar on the other side of this, on the driver's side, for easy access clothes, like hanging.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we talk a lot about the uniqueness and thinking outside the box when it comes to marathon. This is it.
It is. It really is.
Wow.
You got AV equipment. Those are all extra containers that we have. You just put them in there if the customer wanted to swap them out
For sure.
different things. You don't have to take what's in them and put them out.
Audio visual, and then I assume we're talking store. Yes. There we go.
Got your TV. You got your Zip-D's stored behind. Bob just did a fabulous job of designing this.
I love how we have the chairs back
Yeah,
there.
yep. And everything's easy. You got a little storage compartment here. He maxed out the storage in this.
Utilization of space.
Yeah. He did a phenomenal job.
Everyone likes to see. Yeah. Oh man.
This has walnut flooring in it. Easy access into the plumbing. All your filters are easy to get to.
Beautiful.
Water pumps are easy to get to. Your manifolds. I mean, it's just, Bob really did a nice job on this.
Well, that's something.
It is. It's really nice.
Well, what do you think? Should we head inside?
Sure. Absolutely.
We can leave these open.
Yeah.
I think Sarah's still doing some.
Yes. Never rains inside.
Yeah, it does not.
Or Austin Stadium.
We're awesome. All right. Okay. This is always exciting when people get a first glimpse, especially these quads. What?
They are amazing.
It's a big coach.
They really are.
I just love this floor.
Yeah, Don modeled this after a previous coach that we had done it as a spec, and then he added his own taste to it
It's very pretty.
and tweaked it where it fit him. So came out beautiful.
Oh, it sure did.
Really nice.
A lot of room in here.
Yes.
So what is this tile right here?
That's just a little mosaic. It's a clad Listello that just it's a nice detail here, and it
really
blends
is.
in well with the main floor and the wood. Just kind of outlines it.
And heated floors because we can feel it.
Yes, isn't that awesome?
It's great.
I'll tell
Heated
you,
floors.
it really is.
Someone asked me about cooled floors. Do they make cooled floors? Air conditioned floors?
I haven't heard of that.
Spill some ice on the
Yeah,
ground and
yeah,
wait for it
yeah.
to melt.
You could do that.
Samsungs throughout.
Uh-huh.
There are 4 Samsungs inside. There's 1 outside. No, 3. There's 3 inside and the 50-inch outside in the entertainment bay. 4K feeds. Absolutely beautiful televisions. One of the real neat things is that we saw a lot of this. We were talking about this yesterday when we went live. As kind of a sneak peek of what we were going to talk about today.
Sure. Okay.
We were talking about everything from this to these right here,
Mm-hmm.
the ceiling, the fabric up here.
Yep.
All of this stuff we saw on your
Yeah,
desk
correct.
in your office
Yes.
3-4 months ago.
Yeah. Yep.
So kind of take us through what you've got in here and how everything works together.
Well, it's olive wood cabinet, olive wood cabinetry, maple walls.
Maple walls.
I like texture.
Yes.
So the Gator again has a
Embossed
high texture.
leather, right?
Yeah, and it also is a two-tone, so your you're including the darker leather on the sofa and the lighter of the cabinet color.
Gotcha.
The olive wood. Floor again, kind of mimicking that. There's a lot of auburn rust colors in here.
Now I love this countertop because it's not a high polish.
Right. It's a matte finish.
It's a
or
matte
satin.
finish.
Uh-huh.
And you've got the high polish here
Yes.
in the trim,
Yeah.
but up here you've got the matte finish.
Correct.
And I like that.
And then picking up little flecks of copper inside the
Yes.
accent, just to give it a little punch.
One of the neat things about taking the tour here in Coburg is getting to, oh, look at that sink.
Yeah. Oil rub bronze sink.
Todd, get a good shot of that sink. Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Matches beautifully up here.
Yeah. It's really a pretty coach.
That's something else. What I was going to say before you pulled that off is when people come to take a tour here
Yes.
at Marathon, they get to see the Corian shop and see how we hand contour all of this.
They're incredible.
Yes.
Very experienced staff. They do phenomenal work.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. I like the poles, kind of also a hammered look here.
Yeah. Yep.
Very
Again,
nice.
texture in it against a smooth surface.
Okay.
Yep.
Dish drawer,
Yep.
there it is. Remote city. And as you know, that's a nightmare to most people, but because everything is coordinated into the iPads and there's 3 of them on board, you don't ever need these, but we furnish them to you because the product is in the coach, but everything is fully integrated into the iPad system,
Yep.
which is very
The
convenient.
Crestron, which is direct wired, so you don't have any, trying to get an infrared.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's all
What,
direct.
like I said, a nightmare.
So again, the accent again with the gator back in the doors and also in the co-pilot seat.
So I see that as you're looking there at the co-pilot seat and then over to the pilot seat, they match the walls.
Yes.
So the two-tone matches the walls,
Yeah. Yep.
and then you come into here and you've got the brown that matches the cabinetry here.
Yep.
Very
And
nice.
the darker to match the leather, so it's all ties it in.
Brings it together.
Also the darker grain of the olive wood.
Okay.
So it all in the floor. So it's all working.
Oh, it's so pretty. How exciting. The ceiling. Tell us about this.
This is a wood woven with a light panel behind it.
Okay.
You have a Magellite or a vinyl ceiling, so it's easy cleanable.
Accent lighting.
Accent lighting, that's LED or RGB, so it can change colors. You can also stop it on any color. Sarah stopped it on this orange because as you go back, you'll see kind of a rust or a burnt orange accent to it. So
Gotcha.
she stopped it on that when she took her photos.
And another thing about the ceiling is you can go have everything on, or you
Yeah.
have single elements on.
Yeah, and another thing about our switching is you can dim it. So if you're watching TV, you could just have the ceiling panels on and dim them, or dim these styles
Right.
with the granite look.
Gotcha.
So it's not going to bother you. It's just going to give you that ambiance and nice accent lighting to watch TV and not.
for sure.
Yeah.
Sleeper sofa right here.
Yep.
We saw this in episode 24 when we talked about it. And excuse me, still battling a cold. Yesterday I made reference to this.
The storage
The-
behind.
No, this right here, this
Oh
fabric.
yeah.
I love this.
Uh-huh.
That's really nice.
Kind of a chevron pattern.
Yeah, if you get close enough, you can see that it's got
Yeah.
chevrons in it.
Yeah, and it's kind of a blend between the dark and the back of the reveal sofa.
Very classy. Very cool. Someone emailed me about loving this dinette, loving the style that we do. And of course, it's got 2 points of comfort. It's got motorized in and out.
Yeah, and that's at each end of the dinette. So when you're pushing, it's also got it on the other side.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I like the pivot.
Yeah. No, you would have a hard time getting in there. Yeah.
It's nice. It's
Makes
convenient.
it real easy.
Yeah. And like I like to show, when you're entertaining, you can set it up like a buffet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
People can come, people can sit.
Flexibility.
You put the dip and the chips right here.
Yep.
Nachos right here.
Yeah.
It's all in the details, my friend. All right. Any comments or questions, Mickey, before we roll?
We have quite a few. Scott Powers says hello and he misses us.
Scott Powers, hey.
Christopher says it's simply beautiful. He's from Ohio. Ken says very impressive interior. Christopher wanted to know if the floor was heated.
And it is.
It is.
Heated floor. We're feeling it right now.
And I would recommend a heated floor to anybody.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Let's see. Michael would later like to know how many square feet is in the 4-slider. We've had a few people talk about some of the technical difficulties we've had. And Kathy says, OMG, I can finally say hi from Dallas.
Excellent. Hello to all of you out there, including Dallas. So let's talk about the technical difficulties for 5 seconds. Guys, when you're going live, it happens. So apologies, but stick with us and we appreciate it. Let's roll on. I love what we're doing. Oh, let's talk about these photographs.
Yeah.
So, first of all, let's talk about the recessed frames.
Uh-huh.
I like how we do that. I know that we do that for a couple of different reasons.
Correct.
You got the slides.
Yes.
This is a quad.
Yeah.
So you've got slides on this side, you've got slides coming here.
Correct.
So it's coming in on both ways so that the frames are never bumped or hit.
Right. If they couldn't be, we don't have a big enough gap here at the end to surface mount them. So when that slide comes in, it's like within 3/8 of an inch of that. So
Sure.
you've got clearance. This one's 24 inches deep, so it'll come out probably right in here or so.
Okay.
And this one's 30 inches deep, and so it comes in a little further.
Gotcha.
6 inches further.
And all of the photos that you're going to see in these frames are personal photos of the owners. So I love how you integrate that into
Yeah, the
their coach.
customer selected the photos and placement of the photos.
That's
so,
great.
This was a photo that his wife took out the backyard of their house. You got a couple deer in there. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
And it's, total personalization of your living conditions.
Right. So you've known these people for a long time.
They're long-time customers.
Long-time
yes.
customers.
Yes. Yep.
So you get to know these people over the years.
You do.
So this
You do.
has to be a real personal
It really is.
thing for you.
It absolutely is. Yeah.
That's really
And
neat.
your whole goal is to capture what they're wanting. So you want them excited when they see it.
For sure.
And you listen to them. The more conversation you have with them, the more you capture their vision and know a little bit about them. So you kind of morph their ideas and their personality into the coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I love it because they're going to be able to go back and watch this video
Uh-huh.
with the guy that designed the video, designed the coach with them
Yes.
for as many years as they want to.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
great, and I'm so pleased that you had the time to do this. Storage underneath and behind, gotta love that. Good utilization of space. This door is closed here so we can open this up,
Yeah.
but also
You have access into the pantry there. Yep.
you can see right there, you've got 2 ways to get into the pantry. That is really cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
with the pocket door in there, it blocks the pull out from.
Right.
Yeah.
Fisher Paykel refrigerator.
Yes, sir.
Love it. Storage up top for bottles or cans. I love this refrigerator.
It is.
I know a
Really
lot of
nice.
people like the Sub-Zero. I love the openness of this fridge.
Well, the French doors are actually really made for motorhomes. They didn't make them for motorhomes, but the closed conditions around it makes them really a nice fit for a motorhome.
Yeah.
Because you got half the door coming out.
It's big.
Yeah.
And it's a big refrigerator.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's got a freezer down here, which is not a single drawer. As you see, it has partitions and an ice maker right there. And obviously we've tested the ice maker, make sure it's working. All right, so should we go into the midship here?
Sure.
I love this backsplash.
Cool.
That's really cool. So, gosh, look at that. That's so cool. Okay, talk to us about this. This backsplash.
Well, it's an actual photo granite. It's backlit. You can dim it. It's seamless, so we actually roll.
Yeah,
the
how'd you
corner.
do that?
Well, that's it's acrylic front that's non-glare.
So it literally doesn't stop.
No, there's no seams in it.
It's got a nice contoured roll.
A roll.
Oh, that's
It's
that's
non-glare
nice.
acrylic, and then we bent it at the corner, and it's all sealed and backlit, and you can dim it down just like all of our lights, but that's full brightness. And then you step it down to where you want it.
With all the lights off and then just the backsplash, that would look really cool in here. You could do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
There you go.
You got a little accent there above your towel bar.
Yeah, that's nice too.
It's nice, if you have to go in the bathroom at night and you don't want to wake somebody up, to do it. It's nice having the accent lighting.
Talk to us about this, the wall covering here.
That's just it's just one design, a wall covering. It's kind of got a wood pattern with some chrome accent, and it's pretty interesting, actually.
Absolutely. And once again, the hammered copper. Is that hammered copper?
Yep.
Very nice.
It's an oil rub bronze finish.
Gotcha.
Now, one thing about a living finish is you got to wax it to protect it. You got to
Don't
be
want
a
it to
little
turn green.
Right. Yeah.
So let's see. Can we access the closet door from here? I believe we can. So we're going to bump this door open. Pocket doors everywhere. People have been asking on Marathon Mondays, what does the quad washer dryer look like in the walk-in? Here it is.
Yep.
Love it. Good utilization of space.
And again, no doors to cut down the aisle. It's pretty convenient.
Really looks sharp.
Got shoe storage bags on the back
Yeah,
there.
Todd, if you pivot, you can see you've got storage. You've got a good sized bar up there for hanging clothing. That's really nice. Stacking Ascos over here for the washer dryer. And heated floors.
Yep.
I like it. All right. Before we move into the bedroom, are there any questions that pertain, Mickey?
Well, we have lots of greetings from everywhere. People commenting on the design and how beautiful it is. Frank Day, one of our favorite YouTube
Frank,
people,
yes.
has come on here.
Hey, Frank, thanks for watching, my man. Frank's one of the guys that watches almost
Got
every
a
week.
Mal's Army going.
I like it.
From
I like
Ohio to Brazil, we have people spanning the globe. There's lots of follow-up questions for later, but
Absolutely.
basically people are just really loving the coach and saying hello.
Good. I appreciate it, and we'll get to all of the questions that we don't answer in comments. We'll get to them. Thanks for everybody watching. It's so cool. It's Tuesday.
It is.
It's Tuesday. Not Marathon Mondays. All right, here we are in the bedroom, and showing off a quad bedroom is a great thing.
Isn't it?
I just love it. There's so much room. The bed is all the way down, and we have all this room. A 55-inch curved screen television that is just beautiful. Storage on each side. Lots of storage down here. Not only could you sit here and get dressed, but the dog could take a nap there.
Absolutely. Yep.
Wow.
Got wardrobes on each side.
His and hers. Very
Or
nice.
hers.
Or hers. Yeah.
Hers and hers.
I saw an elephant. I'm not going to show it off. I'm not going to show the elephant, but it's an Al Christensen coach, and I just saw the elephant. I was looking earlier. You've been doing the elephants for several years, and this one's unique and different to itself, so that's cool. We'll let the owners find it themselves.
The upper is curved with this curved TV, so that's kind of a neat aspect to it.
It really is, and I don't know if it shows up on camera, but if anyone can show it off, it's Todd.
If you can see that rim on the bottom of the TV, you might see the arc. Well, the doors continue that arch.
Oh, it's pretty. I'm going to move the bed up so everyone can see that when the bed is up, especially in a quad slide marathon, you are going to get a lot of additional room.
Well, and the thing, when the slide's in, it enables you to get to the rear bath. It does give you more room. It does give you the option to sit up and read or watch TV that way as well.
Sure.
So, but yeah, having the access, if that didn't go up, the bed would be right up to the poles here.
Right.
And you would have to crawl over it to get in the rear.
But because it moves up,
Uh-huh.
we get the ability to move
Yeah,
through.
look at all this space.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Breakdance in here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this bathroom in the quad. Everybody loves the showers
Uh-huh.
in these coaches when they see them. The first thing we'll talk about, of course, is the liquid crystal system
Uh-huh.
that you see right here. So you can see inside to the shower there, and with the flip of a... Actually, you know what? Let me shut the bath door. And then I will go opaque to show everybody. One of my favorite features in a marathon coach. I love
really
that.
is.
It's luxurious. It's functional. I love the fact that we do that.
Well, it opens up your bedroom even more, having the windows, but it also gives you the privacy when you need it in the bathroom or the shower.
Absolutely.
So it really is nice. It enhances the space. Again, that's why we cover the toilet seat. Nobody really wants to look at a toilet.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it doubles as a vanity seat.
And it's padded, so you can
yep,
sit there,
yep.
do your hair, do your makeup.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
And
So,
look at the size of that shower.
This shower's huge.
It is.
It's huge.
It really is.
So pocket doors throughout, not only here, but a pocket glass door here. And you see how slow it's moving? Self-cleaning. It's got a squeegee system built in. That's why when it opens and closes, it has a hesitation of speed. But there's a lot of room in this shower, and you can see, or it's animated as me standing in it, I guess. And once again, here's the backlit tile.
A lot of headroom.
A lot of headroom. Yeah.
Got a rain shower in there.
Rain shower plus the wand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it.
But the pocket doors in a coach or a motorhome are phenomenal because you don't block off your aisle, and you don't have to work your way around a door to swing it open.
Right. A swing door
Yeah.
always
It
has
does.
to be closed.
Yeah,
Whereas a pocket door adds additional dimension
absolutely.
to your coach.
Yep.
So if this was a swing door right here, it would have to be closed.
Well, look at your shower. If you were standing in there and had to swing the door open where you're at, yeah,
but
it's really
because
tight.
but because it's a pocket door,
Uh-huh.
you can either have it open or closed.
Yeah, and another thing
So
I want to
cool.
kind of show from our engineering department, they have access in there, so if something happened with the door, you have access to get in there, close it, open it, clean it, complete access there. And then also the other side, grab that towel ring right here.
Ah,
You've got access to relays and all your electrical. Technical support can usually walk you through if there's an issue with a breaker going out and there's light. Each one, if one went out, has a little light indicator on it. Makes it real easy to, figure out issues that arise.
and we've talked about that before. How that wiring is labeled in multiple locations.
Yes.
It's just meticulous, and it's
Yeah.
it
And
speaks to the
Leon or
craftsmanship.
service or whoever's doing the technical support at the time can usually get you up and running if there was an issue,
Sure.
traveling. So it's pretty nice.
Oh, it's a beautiful coach. Let's make our way to the front. There's another iPad back here, so you can control everything.
And those iPads, you probably talked about it before, they're on a launch board.
Yes.
So they're not only charging, but you can pull them off and use them as a remote.
Let's show that off. I like that feature. So not only are the iPads very stable on there, it's not coming off because it's on a very industrial magnet. And not only is it a magnet, but it's a charging port, so it's charging as it's sitting here. It's very convenient. That's something else.
You can also go vertical on it. You can turn it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So, Al, before we sign off on Tuesday, is there anything else that you want to show off on this coach? I mean, you have, been with this coach a lot, spent a lot of time on this. I know Bob Shavria has done an amazing job on the engineering.
As well, the whole
engineering team.
department. Yeah, absolutely.
And, the marketing team is spending a lot of time. We were out here watching the audit team and the detail team get this coach ready to get to the customer. And I sing the praises on every Monday of the employees at Marathon, from Florida to Texas to here in Coburg. And it's truly amazing to see it all come together from your desk to here, and how many people spend a lot of time on it.
Well, everybody seems they take their jobs personal, and they want to do the best job possible. Things happen from time to time, but they make it right.
Right.
And
right.
So, yeah, it's a different culture here.
Yes.
People care. They're not just punching a clock. They actually put a lot of thought and pride into what they do, from upholstery to electrical to rough-in to cleaning the coach. And I was decoring while the clean crew was up, getting everything clean and spotless, and they were meticulously going through every little crevice and took a lot of pride in that.
Right.
And it's really neat to see, and really proud to be with a group of people that take such pride in what they do.
Yeah, and I'm proud to do this show every Monday and Tuesday for today. I'm proud to do it, and there's several reasons why, but I'll tell you one of the main reasons is because I get to highlight what you do. I get to highlight what they do.
Absolutely.
The guys in production, the marketing team, people like Mickey, people like Todd, who's doing the camera.
Absolutely.
Sarah's been out here photographing. And in addition, the salespeople.
Absolutely.
People like myself and Rick and Rod and Jim and all of our salespeople.
Well, in our service outlets.
Yes.
Florida and Texas, yeah.
We're having kind of a love fest here, people, but it's just a conversation live on Facebook. Anyway, it's my pleasure, and I love doing it because I know that when I go live every Monday morning, I'm representing you. I'm representing Leon. I'm representing Greg Burton in Texas.
Right.
I'm representing Preston in Florida. So our owner Steve, I'm representing the marathon family, the owners of coaches.
Absolutely.
So I love doing this, and I love showing off these coaches, and I'm excited for this family to get in this coach, see their personal photographs, see the things that they designed, the exterior design that they personalized.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
It's always fun having you on this show.
It's fun.
I think we've had you on almost as much as Dave Bash.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
And Dave's the co-host of Marathon Mondays. So I love it. Mickey, before we take off on Tuesday afternoon, are there any other comments that we could address?
So Kathy would like to know how you get out of the shower. Are there controls inside?
Yes.
Kathy's asking about the shower. She wants to know when you're in there and that door is shut and you don't want water leaking out,
Right.
How do you get out?
There's switches in there that you can open the door. Also a release. If for some reason the switch didn't go, you can release the air pressure and pop the door open.
Also, there's lighting controls inside
correct.
there.
That's correct.
And Emery says, beautiful rear bath. Glenn says Marathon's rear bath is the best in the industry.
Glenn just said the best in the industry for the rear bath. I think he's right.
I would agree.
I think we've seen it all. And regardless of seeing them all, our engineers, our design team has spent years working on that. And I think it shows. It's a huge shower.
It is.
And people love it.
They do.
And then Nicholas would like to see, he asks, is it a flush floor in the kitchen slide?
It is.
Yes.
And let's see, Glenn would like to know if there's storage under the bed.
There's not. That's the mechanism for the slide. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah.
And then...
Well, it's also electronics under the bed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the bed to articulate up and articulate.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on underneath that bed.
Well, a lot of the electronics is hidden, like the rear medicine cabinet that we showed you back there. Trying to get, it's not only making a pretty coach, but it's also making it serviceable. A lot goes into the engineering of that, small little places for people to get access to.
Right.
So it's more than just surface stuff. There's a lot of electronics that are accessible or designed that way.
And let's face it, there's a lot of storage in this coach.
Oh yeah.
Good point, Mickey. There's
Yeah.
a lot of
A lot,
storage
a
in
lot,
this coach.
a lot.
A lot of well thought out,
Yes.
designed. Look at the coffee machine. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
There's a coffee machine.
Yeah.
Built into the side of the cabinet.
Mhm.
Now, that's not that exciting, except that
Water.
everybody loves a coffee machine.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I love
Water's
that.
connected to it.
Water is connected to it. You don't have to fill it with water. What a great design. All right. Now I know what I want. Can they put that in a Chevy Trailblazer?
Absolutely.
So, any other thoughts, Mickey?
Just beautiful comments about how great the design is, what a wonderful coach it is, how great the two of you are.
That's great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And thank you to everybody for coming back on Tuesday. I know you were with us yesterday and coming back and hanging out with us. Technical difficulties aside, we are very unique in what we do by showing you a glimpse of behind the scenes and grabbing people who are industry leaders like Al Christensen to show you what goes into building an amazing coach. We're gonna have to have Bob Shavria back because Bob's a genius when it comes. Other guys in the engineering team, Dave Dolby. I tell you,
they're all amazing.
we have an amazing team
We do.
here. All right, the Love Fest continues. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you one more time to the owners of this coach. Have a wonderful time in it, and we're excited for them.
Very much.
Yeah,
Very much.
that's so cool. Thanks
Yeah.
again, man.
You bet.
Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure, Mel. It's always fun.
It really is. It
Yeah.
really is. And we'll see you again. You know how to get me. malw@marathoncoach.com. This is a beautiful coach. Thanks again. We'll see you next Monday, everybody. I love that coffee machine.
Yeah. It's
I
cool.
didn't even see it the first
Yeah.
time.
It's got a
So,
little lock there to keep it so it's good.
Nikki, did you see this?
I did. I saw it yesterday, and I almost pointed it out to you, but somehow I got lost in the conversation.
I've never seen it. Have we done it before?
Yeah.